This is Sam from Unidale, and you're tuning in to another edition of the Sam I Analyze Show. J.B. Bickerstaff of the Cleveland Cavaliers is no longer coaching there. What does this mean for the future of the Cavaliers, and more importantly, for one Donovan Mitchell? Let's analyze. J.B. Bickerstaff, as a coach, was solid. Had a record of 170 wins to 159 losses in 5 seasons. And his Cavs went to Game 7 against the Orlando Magic, where they won. And unfortunately, they went to the second round and lost to the Celtics. They only won a game. But there were some injuries. The last 2 games, Donovan Mitchell did not play, and neither did their center, Jared Allen. But I don't know. He was supposed to make it happen anyway. Now, throughout that series, I heard that there was a little bit of drama behind the scenes. There was a little bit of drama in the locker room for the Cavaliers. Namely, their superstar did not get along with the coach. How many times have we seen that story? Donovan Mitchell, supposedly, allegedly, and J.B. Bickerstaff did not see eye to eye. And with the fact that Donovan Mitchell has an opportunity, he has an extension on the table. It's sitting there on the table. All he's got to do is sign the contract. He's got the contract on the table. And supposedly, he and the coach were not seeing eye to eye. So where do you think this stems from? When you have a winning record, when your team was ranked 7th in defensive efficiency, and you were ranked, where was Cleveland? Cleveland was 4th in the East. I mean, that's a winning record. That's a good coach. But Dan Gilbert said, Dan Gilbert wasn't having it. And the fact of the matter is, this had nothing to do with his coaching, his record as a coach. This had nothing to do with, you lost to the Celtics and you were injured. I don't think it had anything to do with that. I think this had to do with the fact that Donovan Mitchell, in about a season from now, if he's not happy, he can say, peace, I'm out. And Dan Gilbert is like, listen, Cleveland is not a city, the Cavs are not a team that people are running to play for, other than LeBron James at the time, going back home, re-signed and won a championship for his team. You saw Kyrie, who was the face of the franchise before LeBron came back. He was like, I'm out of here. And so, listen, this move was not about J.B. Bickerstaff. This was a move for Donovan Mitchell. Now, I buried the lead a little bit. So what does this mean? This means, if Cleveland Cavalier fans, Dan Gilbert was saying that he was very optimistic that Donovan Mitchell would sign an extension. I don't know if that's going to make him sign an extension, honestly. Everybody knows he wants to play for the Knicks, Donovan Mitchell, that is. But with the run that the Knicks had, Knicks fans, do you want Donovan Mitchell? I don't think so. You've got Jalen Brunson. You've got Julius Randle. And the guy who I've wanted the Knicks to go after, and Mikal Bridges, guess what? He might be available. According to the rumors, the Nets are going to open for business as soon as the season's over, and try to get him, get something for him, allegedly. And I hope it happens. Not for Julius Randle though. Come on now, Julius Randle his resume is a better resume than one Mikal Bridges. I don't care what anybody says. This foolishness about trading away first round picks and Randle for Mikal Bridges, no. But Donovan Mitchell, I don't see him coming to the Knicks anymore. I just think it would require too much. I think the Cavaliers would try to go get a Josh Hart, try to go get a Dante DiVincenzo and picks, and it's just not worth it. Donovan Mitchell to the Lakers, c'est possible. It's possible. You know, Donovan Mitchell to the Cleveland Cavaliers. He plays for Cleveland. To the Miami Heat. It's possible. I can see it. And another dark horse could be the Brooklyn Nets, but Cleveland would probably want Mikal Bridges, so I don't see that happening. So it's going to be very interesting if this move is enough to entice a Donovan Mitchell to sign the contract. But I don't know. You know, this could be a move for nothing, Cleveland, honestly. Dan Gilbert could have made this move, fired a perfectly good coach for a guy who probably may still leave. But we shall see what happens. We're going to see what happens. I don't know. Is this enough to keep Donovan Mitchell? I don't know. I think, unfortunately, J.B. Bickerstaff, son of Bernie Bickerstaff, I think he was just made out to be the fall guy. And I think at the end of the day, I think Donovan Mitchell all along, I know he probably loves his teammates, but I think all along the Cleveland was not his destination. I think he's still going to try to go to the Knicks. You're hearing Brunson may take a pay cut. You know, he has an opportunity to get next year over $270 million for 5 years, and supposedly Jalen Brunson is going to take a major discount and sign an extension for $156 million. I'll believe it when I see it. But if that's the case, maybe that opens the door for Donovan Mitchell. I don't know. I told you it would take the Nova boys to possibly get this done, and I'm not doing it. But we're going to see what happens, folks. We are going to see what happens. In the NBA, Oklahoma City's Josh Giddey got good news. He's no longer being investigated. The NBA, they said we couldn't find anything. Local Oklahoma City PD, we couldn't find anything. He got lucky. Maybe, I guess, or something happened, but he got lucky. Whenever you get, accused and you get away, not get away, but you have an opportunity to move on and nothing brought against you, I say he got lucky. I mean, maybe, all of this was, hearsay or what have you, but he gets to play basketball and move on. Now, folks, OTAs are going on, and the Giants, cover your ears, Giant fans, those who don't like this guy, Daniel Jones, he's back, and he tore his ACL in November. Can somebody explain to me how these NFL players are coming back from these major injuries so fast? I mean, is the rumor of deer antler from back when Ray Lewis hurt his, was it a tricep or something? Is that real? What are you doing over there, NFL players? What are you doing over there? Because I've never seen it before. He tore his ACL in November, and he's back, and supposedly he's on track to play week 1. I don't know. But Giant fans, that's good news. That's good news for you guys. We're gonna see what he has. I said all along, as long they drafted neighbors for him. I think he's going to be all right. He just needed an offensive line, his offensive line to be healthy, and he needed some weapons, which I think he has, and hopefully Waller doesn't retire and comes back as well. And it's that time, y'all. It's that time. As we close with our By the Way segment, Major League Baseball says all these injuries to pitchers, do not blame the pitch clock. It's more likely a result that these things happen in the early parts of the season. I guess it's cold. That's why these pitchers are hurting themselves. It's going to have to be some more research on that. But head of the Players Union, Tony Clark, says that these injuries could be linked to the pitch clock. MLB says negative. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, folks. I'm on most social media platforms. On Instagram, @SamIAnalyze. Facebook, @SamIAnalyze. On the platform formerly known as Le Twitter, @SamIAnalyze. Please like, subscribe, share, and you see that notification bell to the right. Please click on that. That will let you know the next time I drop another video. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, à tout à l'heure.